Taruh aja supaya nanti saya lihat lagi kapan kamu
Tapi
mau.
kalau saya di luar ini bisa ngomong nggak?
Tidak dong, tidak. Itu
Oh,
nggak ada di layar. By the way, kita nggak punya background ya? Backgroundnya mau pakai apa nih? Background belakang kitanya biasa aja lah ya. Gimana nih cara set filter backgroundnya berarti hilangin aja lah ya, blur aja kali ya.
setting.
Atau batu bata. Sorry.
Kalau bisa, backgroundnya dihilangin bisa nggak?
Hmm?
Kalau bisa backgroundnya dihilangin.
Apanya?
Ya background orangnya pakai green screen. Green screen. Itu
Yalah ya, nggak usah pakai background.
Blur aja blur.
Blur aja kan ya. Mana nih jendela semuanya? Apa sih? Sebelas lewat 10. Cobanan share screenan itu yang udah ditulis-tulis apa aja? Apanya? Info-infonya yang ngasih tahu nama kantor gitu-gitu. Share screen aja. Abi pakai batik, Bi? Pakai apa nanti, Bi? Oke. Nan, share screen coba.
Screen apa, Bi?
Yaitu template-template yang nanti dimunculin, thumbnail di kanan, tulisannya udah diedit belum yang kemarin-kemarin?
Ini kan?
Coba share screen, kamu share screen.
Saya saja ya.
Nggak bisa ya? Nggak bisa
Tahu.
kelihatan deh. Ya udah kamu coba munculin semuanya. Udah diedit belum nama-namanya? Kan Komodo Mat Festival jadi Komodo Mat Competition.
Ini bisa nggak?
Coba munculin. Nggak kan? Oh iya, kelihatan. Oh iya, bisa. Coba. Oke, itu benar. Yang bawah you can use exam by. Nah, itu belum diganti tuh. Udah ya? Linknya udah ya?
Udah
Exam
bener ya?
platform. Udah. Oke.
Terus apa lagi?
Checklistnya jadi
Checklist apa?
itu kan tahun lalu kita ada checklist itu pre-exam. Oh itu buat nanti ya?
Itu hari Jumat kita kirim pre-exam checklist. Nah, jadi itu tuh buat kayak yang nggak simulasi juga jadi keinget gitu. Tapi kan kita simulasinya juga 24 jam sebenarnya kan. 48 jam. Tapi tetap kita bikin checklist nanti hari Jumat kita blast nanti. Jadi abis simulation ini kamu ada 2 blast. Blast pertama ngasih tahu jam masing-masing gitu. Kalau yang batch 1 dikasih info poster batch 1. Anak-anak yang kena batch 2 kamu kasih info batch 2 gitu-gitu nah. Oke. Nah itu yang menti itu masih mau bikin nggak tuh? Menti belum disiapin kalau mau bikin tuh. Nggak usah lah ya. Yang kayak nunjukin dari negara mana, mau ada pertanyaan interaktif gitu. Kalau mau bikin masih ada waktu.
Boleh
Enggak
kalau
usah.
ada.
Bagus ya kalau ada ya?
Kalau ada bagus buat materi highlight juga.
Nah iya. Coba berarti dulu siapa yang bikin ya mentinya ya? Kayaknya di akun kamu deh.
Bola api bukan?
Di akun siapa dulu yang bikin? Tinggal
Bola api
duplikat
waktu
aja.
itu.
Kalau nggak salah pertanyaannya apa ya? Coba Pak Jun lihat di akunnya.
Yang mana di kuisis?
Bukan menti. Jadi
Oh,
kayak
menti benar.
pernah ikutan belum gitu-gitu.
Oke, coba saya cek.
Kalau nggak salah di akun saya yang akun sini dinginnya. Pre-exam briefing IEMC. Ini IEMC 2 tahun lalu. Jadi cuma pertanyaannya apa? What country are you from? What country? Bagus. Paling nanti Indonesia doang bi yang muncul bi kan dikit negaranya. Kayaknya nggak usah lah ya.
Aman.
Nggak usah lah ya.
Aman.
Nggak usah aja lah. Takutnya malah
Musuh.
Iya.
Indonesia doang nanti yang muncul.
Dokutah Taraweh JKT. Akid Regional Jakarta. Mantap.
Hah? Oke. Oh iya.
Oke.
Tapi kurang itu apa tuh? Yang link invite-nya biar masuk ke ini kan. Terus tim yard-nya peserta.
Oh iya coba kamu bikin Bitly atau apalah.
Asia.
Atau pakai Komodo Competition juga kamu ada akses ke blogspotnya nggak?
Enggak ada, Bi. Ya kamu tuh enggak ada.
Berarti harus sama ini ya.
Dan dibuatkan retriknya.
Kalau di total ya
Nah ini. Siapa Pak Surya mana?
Biasanya di mobil kan ada tempelan stiker Apple kan? Oh nggak ada. Ada tuh yang buat pemancar Apple mas, apa tuh mas yang bulat kecil mas? Kalau bertindak kalau barang kita hilang, pakai itu bisa ketemu lagi. Yang pelacak. Beli aja lagi mas.
Oke.
Ada isu.
Adi Abi udah nonton kan video tahun lalu, Bi? Oke. Jadi kita mulai aja kalau gitu. Coba dulu dari ujung sampai ujung nanti kita bahas. Oh, by the way, sedikit ini mungkin kan Pak Surya, jadi pembagiannya itu kan kita mau pakai ini kan ya? Mau pakai gimana sih share screen ya Allah? Bentar ya, aku tambahin dulu.
Kamu menyebut Pak Yusuf dulu. Randall ada Bu?
Bentar.
Oh iya.
Aku mau nunjukin foto dulu. Jadikan Masih loading, saudara-saudara. Nah, ini belum diganti nih. Dan coba yang itu ditunjukin di show Nan, yang slide yang dari saya dimasukin ke dalam. Nah, ini kan dari sini sampai sini sampai sini sampai ini kan sampai sini sampai Komodo video kontes itu sama Adi Abi dijelasinnya Bi. Jadi pas opening setelah interaktif itu kan opening buka slide ini. Kan awal-awal tuh kan ini kan interaktif gitu kan. Manggil, ngobrol, diskusi. Nah, habis itu kan pas mulai itu kan slide ini ditunjukin. Nah, Adi Abi bahas nih, ini nanti di update yang baru. Kemudian ini ngasih tahu terkait kegiatan kita udah berapa ribu orang sampai ini kita udah ada webinar, bisa lihat rekamannya di akun ya, di akun dia, di akun Komodo Math Competition dia ada di past paper sama webinar itu ada di akun dia ya, di komodocompetition.com udah ditaruh semua. Nah, kemudian sama video kontes. Nah, udah habis itu lanjut dengan about the exam. Nah, ini Suryabi masuk nyeritain tentang about the exam, time zone, pembagian ini juga Widi lagi bikin yang baru, sampai regulation juga Suryabi terus panjang sampai sini. Sampai price misalnya. Atau mungkin sampai sini deh, sampai regulation. Nah, dari sini Pak Jundula masuk nih. Pembagian hadiah sama price, terus exam tutorial sampai akhir. Oke? Bisa ya, Suryabi?
Insya Allah coba dulu, Bi.
Oke, kita coba dulu ya. Oke, kita mulai dari luar dulu Nan, coba ini dikeluarin. Kita mulai dari awal banget, Adi Abi interaksi dulu sama, jadi Adi Abi sendirian interaksi sama peserta, ya kan? Habis itu ngundang kita, habis itu Adi Abi ngejelasin di slide sampai slide 7, habis itu Surya Abi, habis itu ini lanjut aja langsung gitu ya, dari estafetnya lanjut aja. Saya masuk, cuma mungkin di pas tanya jawab aja, mungkin takutnya ada yang nggak bisa jawab pertanyaannya bingung. Jadi saya tetap ada, cuma saya nggak dapat jatah slide ya. Gitu ya, Adi Abi ya. Oke. Hana Nabi sekalian langsung latihan nih cara masukin yang kapan welcome. Ini kan sekarang misalnya di awal itu udah kayak welcomingnya di yang line yang jalannya itu pakai yang mana dan lain-lain, itu udah latihan dari sekarang. Oke, yuk kita coba yuk. Kita keluarin.
Ini besarnya ada nggak, Bin? Garis besar acaranya ada nggak?
Garis besarnya kayaknya nggak saya nyiapin dokumennya deh. Nggak tahu di mana sebentar. Simulation dulu saya kirim sana. Nggak ada, Bi. Kita tulis saja kalau mau ya. Jadi Abi nyambut. Abi nyambut ngomong informal sama anak-anak biasa. Ya kan? Setelah pemutaran video iya ngomong informal dulu, Abi chat terus manggil orang gitu kan, ingat nggak? Manggil orang. Habis itu welcome, habis itu muterin video yang highlight tahun lalu. Nah, habis itu ngejelasin pakai slide, yang pakai slide tadi. Yang pakai slide ini dijelasin sampai slide 7, habis itu slide 8.
Video tahun lalunya setelah ini ya, setelah dibuka ya malah.
Ya, setelah official lah ibaratnya, setelah unofficial. Jadi kan yang tadi tuh kayak ngomong-ngomong santai gitu kan, ngobrol ABC sambil nunggu. Habis itu Abi mulai putar video. Habis putar video panggil saya Pak Jundula dan ini. Habis itu slide juga masuk. Habis itu Abi ngejelasin sampai slide 7. Habis itu slide 8 Pak Surya sampai slide 15. Lanjut lagi Pak Jundula. Otomatis langsung dari Pak Surya ke Pak Jundula. Oke? Nah, habis itu tanya jawab, habis tanya jawab ya udah anak-anak silakan mulai simulasinya. 24 jam, bisa kapan aja, tapi sebaiknya sekarang gitu. Sebaiknya sekarang kalau emang lagi di sini, sebaiknya simulasinya sekarang, tapi kalau enggak pun masih available sampai 24 jam ke depan. Oke?
Nanti perlu ini nggak ditunjukkan tutorial live-nya. Jadi langsung saya masuk ke website atau dijelasin gini aja?
Dijelasin gini aja, tapi mungkin di sesi tanya jawab tuh ada yang masih bingung, misalnya pertanyaannya tuh apa berhubungan dengan itu ya, sekalian di situ gitu.
Oke. Jadi kalau ada pertanyaan aja ya.
Kalau ada pertanyaan yang berhubungan dengan itu, tapi kamu harus siap-siap juga ya, jangan sampai masuk ke akun admin ya. Pas share screen-nya langsung masuk admin. Oke. Masalahnya kalau share screen itu kan si share screen-nya masuk ke bawah, si Hanannya nanti yang masukin ke show ya nggak Nan. Jadi kalau Pak Jundullah mau share screen itu kan dia nggak bisa langsung dimunculin kan, dia muncul dulu di akun kamu yang up slide-nya ya nggak, share-nya screen-nya ya nggak.
Iya.
Nah jadi kita harus ngikutin semua the whole process, jangan kayak meskipun bukan jatah saya jadi saya santai gitu, nggak bisa, kita harus ikutin semua. Oke, insya Allah 30 menit beres. Oke?
Ngopi.
Ya masih edit. Ya?
Ini kan lihat ini ya, kan apa itu? Slideshow ini ya?
Ya, slideshow ini kebetulan ini dari akun saya.
Nah, terus ini kan kayak presentasi ya? Nah, ini kasih kayak gini enggak?
Ya, gimana? Coba bagusnya gimana? Kasih tetap Nan, kasih. Soalnya supaya tetap kita tahu ada event komodonya.
Oke.
Supaya tetap ada event komodonya. Emang slide-nya ini warnanya harusnya yang ungunya kita ganti-ganti Pak Jun, jangan yang ungu. Warnanya itu kan warna tahun lalu. Yuk kita mulai yuk. Ada yang mau ditanya lagi? Yuk Nan, kita mulai, kita semua di luar kecuali yang artis-artis yang buat aja. Saya juga di luar, semua orang di luar. Jadi kita nggak bisa komunikasi Nan. Lanjut aja terus dapatnya lah. Nanti kita evaluasi cepet-cepet.
Tutup nanti kita ngobrol. Ini kan di sini ngobrol saya sebelum mulai nih. BGM mana BGM Ra? Ya countdown apa countdown? Sebelum countdown deh ngobrol sih. Hello, can anyone join me in this session? Kita sudah melakukan. Hello, could you please introduce yourself? What's your name? Kau pura-pura di peserta kan?
Halo.
Could you please introduce yourself? What's your name?
My name is Fajar Nantio.
Fajar, where are you from, Fajar?
Denmark.
Denmark. Oh my God, that's far away. So, how did you find out about Komodo mathematics competition? Was it from your friend, from the teacher, or from the internet?
From internet. Facebook.
Okay, that's great. How did you study? Did you prepare? Did you do something special for this competition?
I study from syllabus Komodo.
Oh, you're studying from Art Nights. Oh, that's great. That's great. You're studying. Okay, stay tuned because we are going to start the event soon. Okay. Okay, goodbye. Thank you.
Eh,
Calm down.
saya nge-lag ding laptopku. Wah.
Good afternoon, Indonesian time, ladies and gentlemen, friends, all mathematic enthusiasts, math wizards from all over the world. Welcome to Komodo Mathematic Competition 2023 technical meeting, a playing ground for an agile young mind. This is it. We are almost at the main event, so we are really close to the main event, but we are not there yet. So this meeting was practically planned to help you to get familiarized with our online system, because we have no doubt that everyone is good at mathematics. Everyone knows their stuff when it comes to mathematics. However, we do not one thing that we do not want in terms of doing mathematical competitions is getting a point deductions or facing some technical issues only because you are not familiar with the system. All right. One fact about this competition is actually, thankfully, thank you to all of you, everyone who math enthusiasts from all over the world. We have more than 1,000 registrations in this year, and although this is a third year of our competition, it is always a good thing, or it is always a fun thing to see that enthusiasm towards mathematics, especially these competitions, is increasing every single year. All right, so this is a technical meeting, but if you saw the poster last time, starting from today, we will also open the simulation system. However, before you go into the simulation, we really advise you to stay and then watch over this video until the end, because the system will be open after we've finished this technical meeting. All right, without further ado, we will have a couple of speakers today. Someone that three people that know this competition really well, apart from me, because I might forget some one or two things. I'm only human, so I make mistakes from time to time. However, without further ado, actually, I would like to invite the other people who are bound to be here with me. First of all, Mr. Surya and Mr. Jundula, can you come up to the screen with me? Mr. Jundula and Mr. Surya. All right, how are you today, Mr. Jundula and Mr. Surya?
I'm good, Mr. Adi. How about you,
Okay,
Mr.
good,
Adi?
good. That's good to hear. Are we all excited to be giving informations to everyone in these competitions today? Hopefully, you're all excited because
Of
I am
course,
excited.
I can't wait
All
to.
right, then we will take turns. As we agreed before, we will take turns in explaining the competition. First, I would like your permission to start over with, the first part of the presentation. Is it okay? Oh, but
Keep going.
actually, before we go into the explanations, there are some people who might not know about the competitions, because we see a lot of returning competitors this year. Not surprisingly, because thanks God, everyone likes what we did last year and 2 days ago. And actually, before we go into the main explanation point, I would like to play a video. Have you watched this video? I think you watched this video because you have been here since the year one. So I'm pretty sure that you have watched this video. But I want you to know, I want to give you a little bit of idea of what we were doing last year, actually, in Komodo Mathematics Competition 2022. And even prior to that, a couple of footage from there and couple of, to give you ideas of what to expect in these competitions. So let us watch together the video before I go into the presentations. So this is it. Start now. Macet-macet. Wes. Macet-macet. Oke, skip. Wes. Memori. Alright, so that was what happened last year. Hopefully this year we will see a lot more features and a lot more fun competitions and fun events, especially in this year. Boleh start komputermu? Kok Pak Surya karo Pak Jundulo mbok. Okay then, let me open the guidelines or the slides that we would be using in this meeting for today. Slides, no, actually. Wait a minute. Okay. Can you up the screen, Mr. Operator? Nggak kelihatan ini aja. All right, so as you know that we are in the technical meeting session today, so again I remind you that this session is only made or is planned to help you go through our system because for returning competitors that joined our competition last year or even 2 years ago, they must be familiar with our system. However, there are quite a few newcomers to these competitions, and we do hope that this technical meeting will be helpful, especially for you. And later on, after the technical meetings, we will have exam simulations. So you can log into your account and then do the exam as if you are in the real competitions or in the real exam session. One advice that we do give you in these exam simulations is that not to care too much about the questions. However, more you have to pay attention more to the system, and the main aim, once again, the main aim of these exam simulations is so that you can get familiarized or you can familiarize yourself during the main competition so that you won't behave having a lot of problems or even a single problems because we are confident, we do believe that once you are done with the exam simulations, if you do everything right in the exam simulation in terms of system, you will not be having even a single problem during the competition day because practically that's the same thing that you're going to do apart from the questions, of course. All right, so some of you might not know it, but this competition is held every single year by Universal Foundations. And what is this? Universal Foundation is committed to providing opportunities for students to maximize their potential. So practically, this is an education consultant foundation type of stuff. And apart from this competition, we are holding another competitions from competitors from Indonesia, especially. They might be familiar with the name of EMC or the First Mathematics Competitions because a couple of months ago, before they compete in this Komodo competition, they were competing in the First Mathematics Competitions as well. And again, in the national scales, we have ISPO and OSEBI, Project Olympiads, and language and culture competition type of stuff with the national scales. And a couple of more other competitions and other projects here and there. But we are talking about Komodo competition this year. So let's talk about the history of Komodo competitions. So it was started in 2019, the EMC, the normal EMC, and then 2020, it was like wouldn't it be great to have a place or have a media for Indonesian students and other students from all over the world to compete in terms of mathematics in one place, in one competition? Because even though people are speaking different languages in different countries, but one language that's constant and everyone understand is mathematics. It's numbers. So in 2020, we had this brilliant idea of holding the first IEMC. Komodo was known as IEMC back then, back in 2020. So there were 36 countries participating and 545 students in total participating. And then in the following years, there were 64 countries with more than 1,000 students. And then we changed the name into Komodo Mathematic Festival last year, if you remember, and more than 50 countries, and then with 1,500 students. And this year we also have more than 1,000 students from a couple of countries. All right. So Komodo mathematics competitions. Who knows what the Komodo is? Some of you might know, some of you might not, because this animal, this massive lizard, is, if I can explain it in a word, is living dinosaurs, like practically. So it's a reptile native to Indonesia, and it's huge reptile. You can only find it in Indonesia and a couple of countries surrounding Indonesia. However, this is an original or a native animal to Indonesia. And why are we using the name Komodo? Because Komodo is known to be having a great adaptability and initiative, and they are resilient. Is they can adapt to any circumstances or any environment, and they're resilient. They're tough. They're hard. Pretty tough animal, and they can survive despite any condition, despite any predator. They can survive, and of course, they have a great. They pay great attention to self-care, and those are the characteristics that we want to highlight by using the name Komodo. All right, so if we are talking about the timeline, so the registration was closed a couple of days ago on 28th of March. Actually, we did a little bit of extension by like opening the payment until yesterday. And then the exam simulations is today and tomorrow. So it will be started at 15:30 or 3:30 p.m. UTC plus 7. So please convert the time into your own time zones, because we are in Indonesia, and at the moment, unfortunately, we have to use the basis of UTC plus 7 part, and we would like you to convert the time into your own time zones. And then the awarding, of course, the competition day, the main competition day, the main stage of this competition will be on the 1st of April 2023. And uh, what about the time, if you ask me? The time will be based on where you are located, in which part of the world you are right now. More about it with Mr. Surya and Mr. Jundullah later. But after the competitions, we will select a couple of people, a percentage of people, not a couple, but a percentage of people from each categories, and we will be announcing the result, and we will be giving awards to those deserving on 8th of April 2023 during the awards ceremony. And then we also have video contest, if you remember about the video contest. And the video contest will be held actually until the awarding ceremony. So you can, if you are a contestant on the video contest, you have chance to wait until the awarding ceremony for the results, because we'll be announcing the results over there. And also we had a couple of webinars, and more about it in the next slides. All right, so we did two webinars, if you remember, guys, ladies and gentlemen, all the competitors. First webinars was aimed more or tailored more for students. So if you remember, it was math at the movies. So the connections between math and movies. So this is part of the main event of comedy competition, because we want to give more than just competition, but a lot of fun event as well. So it was held back in 4th of March 2023 with couple of hundred people joining, and it was quite a lot of fun. And we also want to provide some kind of value for teachers as well. So we held another webinar, especially for teachers, with the title of Quality Math Education in Secondary School. We had the pleasure and the opportunity to invite many distinguished guests and distinguished speakers and then professionals and experts on their field. So there was quite a lot of fun. If you missed the webinar, you can still see or watch the webinar by logging into your account in Komodo Competition, math.komodocompetition.com. Just type in your username and password. After you log in, you will see media uh, part, and then after you click that, and then you'll see a lot of stuff that you can study. Let's say this webinar is included, and then you can also see questions from last year's as well. Resources, materials, I'm sorry, materials tab. So log in, and then you see materials tab over there. You can click it, and then you'll see the recording of these two webinars, and then a couple of more things that you can study as well. So talking about video contests, what's special about this video contest is actually it's open for everyone instead of open for teachers, which was last year. So this year is for everyone. So we closed the registration quite a few days ago, 22nd of March. However, you still have the opportunity to watch all those videos on YouTube, and then we will be announcing the result of the first winner, second winner, as well as the videos with most likes or the most popular videos later on the awards ceremony. So stay tuned. uh, I think that's all from me. I would like to present the opportunity to Mr. Surya to continue or to pick up where I left off.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Adi. So I will pick up from this. I will itu slide-nya award distribution. I will explain more about the exam
Slide-nya
rules.
berapa sen? Slide-nya siapa yang kontrol? Hanan.
Yang ini, Bit, slide 8. Okay, so first I want to mention about the exam. The competition itself will be held on the 1st of April 2023, which is 2 days from now. For today, we will have exam simulation. The exam simulation itself will be short. The allocated time is 60 minutes, but you can finish it faster because there is only 6 questions, because the main aim of the simulation is just to familiarize you with the platform. You can start the simulation at 15:30 in Indonesian time, which is like half an hour after now, and it is available for 24 hours. Okay, the simulation consists of 6 questions, 4 multiple choice and 2 short answer. And about the exam will start in the 1st of April. There will be 30 questions, 20 multiple choice and 10 short answer. Each part has different points, so be careful if you are solving the short answer. You must be more careful than the questions before. The duration itself will be, the exam will be conducted in 2 hours maximum. And there will be 3 different sessions for all the participants, depending on where you live. For example, for you who live in the Asia Pacific region, you will start the exam at 9 o'clock, UTC +7 in the morning. But for you who are living in Africa and Europe, you start at 15 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon in Indonesia. And for those of you who stay in America, in North and South America, you can start your exam at 23 11 at night in Indonesia, of course. You have to convert the hours here to your own local time. Okay, and this is the time zone. If you want, ini kayaknya nggak usah time zone. If you want to convert the time here to your own country. Okay, so we move on to regulation. First I will mention that you have to solve and answer the questions all by yourself, so no help from the other. Okay, you may use pen or pencil and paper to do the work, of course. Yeah, you don't have to use only your head. You can scribble all you want as long as you use empty paper, white paper, okay? And during the exam, you cannot communicate, you cannot talk or listen to other person. And also you cannot read or listen or watch any materials during the exam. And you cannot use calculator because it is not needed anyway. So please don't use calculator during the exam. Okay, and the exam itself will be recorded. So the website will ask your permission to open your camera. You need to allow it to start the exam, and the exam will be recorded from your camera. If there is any problem during the exam with the display, you can just refresh the web page. It is no problem. There will be no problem in refreshing. You just press F5, and hopefully the display will be resolved. And for multiple choice questions, you answer the question by clicking one of the 4 options. For short answer questions, you can fill the blank, the cell with your answer, and please use numbers only. You don't have to add any space or any other characters. Please use the numbers, integers only, okay? And after you answer the question, you can continue to the next one by clicking submit. But be careful, once you click submit and you go to the next question, you cannot go back to edit your past questions, okay? The session will be automatically stopped when the time is up. And don't worry, all of your answer will be safe. You don't need to save the questions manually. It will be automatically saved in our platform. And please do not cheat because if we found any indications of cheating, we will disqualify the exam taker. Okay. Okay, I think that's it for me. Now I would like to give the time to speak for Mr. Jundula. Mr. Jundula, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Sugio. So I'll take over from here. So it's awards distribution. Yeah. So we have actually 5 category for the winners. The first one is absolute winners, and we have gold, silver, bronze medals, and we have honorable mention as well. And for the absolute winners will be the top scoring 5 participants. Yeah, and that top scoring 5 will be the absolute winners. And for the gold medalists will be the top scoring 5% of all participants. And for silver medalists will be the top scoring 6 until 15% of all participants. And for bronze medalists, the top scoring 16 until 30% of all participants. And we have also honorable mentions, the top scoring 31 until 50% of all participants. And this is also the prizes for those who are the winners. So for the first, we have for the absolute winner first, yeah. For each category, the absolute winner, for the first absolute winner, will get an iPad. For second place, we'll have Samsung Galaxy Tab A, and third place, Kindle, and fourth place, AirPod, and fifth place, Huawei smartwatch. Yeah. And not only prices, but you will also have certificate. Yeah. Okay, so this is how for you to join the exam tutorial. And actually, if you found any trouble, and maybe if you want to watch the video, you can watch the tutorial on YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, di Eduverse Indonesia ya. You can watch the tutorial on our YouTube channel, Eduverse Indonesia, and you can just type exam tutorial for Komodo math competition. And step one, yeah, visit the math.komodocompetition.com, then log in with your credentials. Next. And step two, complete the required documents by clicking registration. Okay, this is something that you have to concern, because if you haven't completed the registration, you cannot do the exam. So make sure you have completed all the registrations form by clicking the registration and click edit on the top right of the registration data section. Now just click on edit and just complete everything that is required. Yeah. And after that, you can move on to the exam. Next. Step 3. So complete your documents, click edit. Okay. Next. Step 4. After finished completing the documents, do not forget to tick the agreements, then click Save Registration Data. Yeah. So you just need to upload your photo, student photo, and ID card. Yeah. And remember, the capacity is maximum 1 megabyte. Yeah. So if you have a photo or ID card that is larger than 1 megabyte, please convert it first. Not convert, apa ya? Press ya. Just compress the uh, file it first, so that the what is that apa namanya, ukurannya, the size will be maximum 1 megabyte. Next. Okay, step 5, go back to the exam box in the menu and choose the suitable exam. So for example, today you have exam simulation, right? So you just need to click start in the Komodo exam simulation 2023 section. Next. Step 6, make sure to allow the webcam on your device for exam. Just click allow, or if you've got, or you just or you what's that, click the block, you can change the setting by clicking the gembok tuh bahasa Inggris apa ya? Gimana nih?
Lock aja, Bi, lock.
Lock aja. Okay, you can click the lock icon on the what is that, top left, yeah, and you can click allow, then you can continue the exam. Okay, next. After allowing the webcam, your face will appear in the camera box as shown in the right side. Yes, there's a live camera right there, and this will be recorded. So make sure you don't cheat, make sure you don't do something that is not appropriate. Okay, step 8. Okay, in the same page, choose the language that you prefer. Then click start when you are ready. So there will be 4 different languages. Yeah, the first one is English and Bahasa Indonesia, Russian, and Spanish. Just pick one of them and click start whenever you're ready. And step 9. Okay, next. Here is the display of the question. Simply click on the option to answer the question. Just click maybe. This is just simple. Just click on the option, and if you already answered the question and you want to go to the to the next question, just click the next question on the bottom right corner. Okay, next. And if you want to change your answer, click clear answer, then click another option. Okay, next. Click next question to continue, and remember, you cannot go back to previous questions once they have submitted. Yeah, so make sure your your answer is correct. Okay. Step 12. The language options are still available on the page in case you want to change the question language. Maybe you are curious uh, what can it be in English, language. So just click the option for the language, yeah, on the bottom left. Okay, next. In the short answer session, type only numbers to answer the questions. Remember, type only numbers to answer the questions. Yeah, for example, you have the question that has the answers 90 centimeters. Now, you just only need to type 90, just 90 without centimeters. Yeah, just type 90 and you can submit it. Okay, next question. Next question. Next, step 14. After finishing the exam summary will be shown as follows. Yeah, and you can check. You can see as well uh, which question you have answered correctly or which question you answered incorrectly or wrong. Okay, next. Step 15. Kindly fill the provided survey after the exam on the summary page. Yeah, please do the fill the survey before you leave the page. Okay, next. Special note: if you have any questions related to the exam, use the chat icon on the right button to ask our committee. So itu gambar apa ya? There will be an icon, a blue icon. Yeah, so you can click on that one to ask our committee. Okay, next. Okay, that's all for the tutorial, and I give it back. I give back to Mr. Adi. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Jundula, for the explanation. That was quite clear, I believe. However, if you do have questions about anything related to the exam, the simulations, or Komodo competition itself, you can type it in the YouTube chat box, and we will try to answer every single questions. And for that, I actually would like to invite another person that I'm pretty sure that you are familiar with him, Mr. Adekiki. Could you please join us in this session so that you might help us in answering questions that our friends may have? Ketik pertanyaan yang YouTube nih.
Ya, tinggal pilih-pilih aja. Tapi kayaknya saya nggak usah muncul aja kali ya. Saya balas di chat aja kalau bingung Pak Surya sama Pak Judula bingung ya.
Muncul aja sekalian, Mi.
Ya udah. Kalau mau ya saya di awal aja bareng dijelasinnya, cuma supaya nggak di awal aja saya masuk cuma nggak ngomong, Bi. Jadi dijelasinnya bareng Pak Surya sama Pak Judula aja.
Gitu juga boleh.
Ya, biar nggak kayak session baru gitu, section baru.
Bibi ada pertanyaan, Bi. Ini buat time-nya, emang kita kasihnya Indonesia aja ya, Bi?
Untuk apa?
Untuk jadwal ujiannya kita kasih waktu Indonesia aja.
Iya, maksudnya karena posternya kan udah menyebar kayak gitu, Bi.
Oh ya udah, nggak apa sih, nanti berarti emang ini kan nanti kalian konversi sendiri kan, ini UTC plus 7, nanti kalian lihat di kalian kota kalian UTC plus berapa atau minus berapa, nanti kalian konversi.
Terus
Kalau di ini
Fahri Abi udah bikin feature juga Bi di website kita itu di bagian atas itu nunjukin Indonesia Time Bi.
iya, oke
Ya
oke
nggak?
oke.
Kalau kita masuk ke kompetisi.net eh, eh, muncul
Komodo.
jam ya. Di mana sih Bi muncul jamnya? Di
Di
partisipan.
dashboard, Bi, di akun masing-masing.
Dashboard.
Aku ke akun partisipan nggak ada.
Nggak, di mana nih? Dia dashboard. Nah,
Aku ke akun partisipan nggak ada kemarin. Variabel udah capture di mana ya? Di exam doang kayaknya Bi. Oh di exam, di tab exam Bi.
saya nggak ada tab exam harus registrasi dulu ya. Di tab exam ada ya? Berarti iya oke.
Saya coba share
Berarti
screen
kalau
bentar.
kalian bingung itu kapan nanti
Nggak,
konten
supaya
dulu.
Abi bisa jawab nih. Jadi kan ada ini kan akun siswa Bi. Nan tolong masukin
Iya,
ke
iya.
ini Nan, ke layar Nan.
Nanti ada countdown lagi nggak kayak dulu sebelum ini? Kan kalau
Kenapa,
tahun
Bi?
lalu ada countdown kan sebelum examnya dibuka ada hitung mundur.
Nah itu saya nggak tahu. Oh iya ya. Iya. Kalau bisa di bawah time in Jakarta ada countdown aja ya. Iya nggak sih?
Ya,
Oke
kalau
oke.
tahun lalu ada sih nggak tahu kalau tahun
Hmm,
ini mau buat
Saya
juga.
bisa. Kita request. Nah, ini Bi kan
Ini
di ini ya.
ada di sistem.
Nah, time in Jakartanya. Nah, terus di sini mungkin tinggal bikin countdown aja. Countdown batch 1, countdown batch 2 gitu aja ya.
Oke.
Di bawah. Oke.
Oke.
Ya, tanya jawab habis itu udah Bi, tinggal good luck gitu aja, good luck. Kita lanjut komunikasi di chat yang itu aja yang website apa namanya? Gitu ya, ada Bi. Di close aja Bi coba.
All right, this is it, guys. So, what should you do after this? If I would like to remind you that after this, you can simply go to komodocompetition.com or math.komodocompetition.com and then log into your account, click on exam, and you can try to do the simulation by yourself. Remember, the main aim of the simulation is not to get a good score in any means. However, the main aim of this simulation is solely to get you familiarized with our platform, our website, our exam system. Because once again, we have no doubt about your mathematical capabilities. However, we do not want in any way that you are losing points or you are having technical difficulties or anything. So try everything, try anything, all the features. If you have any questions, you will see blue chat bubbles on the right side. And then if you type your question there, a real person, not a bot, not a robot, but a real person, one of us, one of either me, Mr. Kiki, Mr. Surya, Mr. Judula, or any other person in the committee board will answer the question directly. So if you have any questions, once again, once you go into the platform and you start the exam, you click on the blue bubbles on the bottom right side, and then you type in your questions, and you will find your answers in the quickest of time. And then make sure that you have the sufficient tools, so the sufficient medias to do the exams. Really advise you to use a laptop or computer instead of mobile phones or tablet, because that will be much easier for you. And then make sure that you have camera working on that device as well. And then one thing that we really strongly advise you not to do is cheating. Please do not cheat or do not show any suspicious movement, because you might not do anything suspicious. However, we only monitor yourself from your screen and from your camera. So if we see that something suspicious is going on, you might not only losing point but get disqualified directly. And that's it for today. So you can go on, proceed to the simulations. And good luck with the simulations. And we will see you on the simulations and competition day. Thank you very much for coming for today. And see you. Goodbye. Udah.
Oke, bisa Nan tolong masukin semuanya Nan, bentar dong nih. Itu catatan saya ada di komen. Yang perlu apa ya? Yang perlu di ini. Catatan saya ada di komen. Yang nggak ada sih aman ya semuanya. Mungkin Abi pas transisi bilang aja kalau ini bagiannya regulasi ke Pak Surya gitu ya. Terus mungkin Anan terkait teknis tuh yang mau ditunjukin itu kalau bisa aware ya, misalnya lagi bahas apa berarti ngasihnya yang mana. Terus pas
Kalau
dikenalin,
gitu jangan dibantu aja ininya biar nggak ini catatannya.
terus itu pas Abi masuk muncul itu nama Adi Suryo gitu kayak perkenalan gitu kan. Abi masuk kenalin dia MC Adi Suryo gitu. Terus pas kita dikenalin, pas Pak Jundula dikenalin muncul nama exam committee gitu. Dan bisa nggak bikin kayak gitu? Ya kayak gini, cuma teksnya nama gitu. Terus slide-nya sebentar.
Gak lancar.
Kayaknya laptop Hana di restart deh itu. Aplikasi-aplikasi nggak perlunya dimatiin, nanti video yang kamu putar.
Artnetnya dimatiin dulu. Artnetnya dimatiin dulu, game-gamenya dimatiin dulu, tolong ya.
Itu gede.
Tolong masalahnya.
Itu platform streaming kayak gitu gede. Ambil ininya datanya. Sebentar. Kemudian Suryabi datanya udah diupdate sama info weekly quiz belum masuk tuh. Abi kemarin bikin post weekly quiz nggak? Post IG weekly quiz nggak? Ada nggak sih?
Tiap
post
minggu
IG.
kita upload dari
nggak
Suryabi.
Ininya apa namanya? Ada kayak pengumumannya nggak?
Belum.
Oh nggak ada, ya udah pakai.
Terakhir sih.
Ya taruh 2-3 soal aja. Abi coba kirim soal weekly quiz terbaru deh ke saya biar saya masukin ke slide. Jadi setelah video kontes ada pembahasan, taruh aja di situ kayak 3 soal gitu. Cuma visualisasi. Jadi setelah video kontes Abi jelasin juga ada weekly quiz. Sama Suryabi itu udah di update slide-nya ya. Itu di
Jadi
situ ada
ya,
kayak
jadi setiap batch.
Info tiap batch mungkin di sini penekanannya nama negaranya aja sama waktu yang jam-jamnya nih di kiri. Kalau yang di atas Abi lebih ke penekanan ada 3 sesinya sama tanggalnya kalau yang about the exam. Tadi kan Abi langsung jelasin semua detail di pas about the exam ya. Nah, mendingan di bawah aja gitu pas detailnya.
Nah, jadi di about the exam cuma ada 3 batch aja. Batchnya nanti di slide
sama tanggal
tapi
sama jamnya aja, sama skor
time zone
paling.
kayaknya nggak usah deh.
Apa?
Yang slide isinya time zone, yang itu tidak membantu.
Ya sekilas saja. Abi cuma bilang nggak perlu kayak bikin satu sentence. Hanan langsung pindah aja ke depan. Pokoknya takutnya mereka nggak tahu bahwa ada pembagian time zone ininya gimana. Cuma bilang.
Mungkin kasih contoh kalau nggak langsung kalau
ya misalnya ya Indonesia itu misalnya di GMT plus 7 nih. Nah kamu misalnya di mana di South Africa tuh GMT minus 5 berarti selisihnya 10 jam. Jadi dari
kalau di Afrika dapatnya jam berapa, terus nanti kita bilang berarti di Afrika kompetisinya jam sekian gitu.
Ya selisih tuh ada selisih waktu lah ya.
Pembahasan oke.
Ya sekilas saja.
Oke.
Udah. Dan terus itu slide-nya diupdate ya, nggak ke update slide yang baru. Masih diubah nih, masih nunggu yang weekly quiz. Kemudian yang buat opening itu timeline-nya ganti pakai yang ini, timeline event-nya. Oke, gini aja lah. Oke, Abilan, thank you. Saya sholat zuhurnya nggak telat. Kalian yuk kita stop dulu, kita bismillah aja ya. Abilan.
Ini biar gini aja, biar notes-nya nggak hilang. Saya stay di sini aja nggak apa-apa.
Oh boleh, tapi kan ini beda linknya, kita pakai yang lain.
Baru ya.
Ya, catat aja dulu. Linknya pakai yang lain kita. Terus Hanan di restart aplikasi-aplikasi yang ngambil data gede semua di close supaya nanti
Masih tutup dulu.
muterin video tadi nggak geter-geter Nan. Tadi pas muterin video kayaknya geter-geter. Ini lag. Pak Jundula tolong cek posisi Pak, tadi banyak berisik background suara bapak-bapak di belakang.
Iya, nanti nyari kelas. Anak-anak udah pada pulang.
Iya, jam 24. Oh, setengah hari ya anak-anaknya?
Iya, pulang jam 1.
Oke deh. Oke, Abiler, makasih banyak ya. Kita stop dulu ya. Ketemu lagi kita mungkin 2.40 lah ya. 2.40 WIB kita udah mulai woro-woro. Oke? Oke, Abiler, makasih banyak. Sampai jumpa lagi 2.40 ya, 2 jaman lagi. 2 jam setengah lagi, oke? Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.